moved on to give a standing ovation as a mark of respect to our chief guest of today's function, Mr. Vrishikesh Patil, who has been escorted by the troop accompanied by our respected Dean, Mr. Manjunatha Rangaraju, Senior Principal, Srimati J.S. Vanita, Academic Counselor, Mr. C. Manjappa, Unit in charge of BHPEMS, Srimati Suma Kulkarni, Srimati N.A. Sumangala, Srimati L.C. Lewis, Principal of PSSEMR, CBSE, Srimati Kamal B.N., Principal of CAIE, Mr. Arun Prasad, with the heads held high and take their respective seats.
Vishram! Parade! Saudhan! Parade! Dance!
To know God is wisdom, to love God is virtue, to possess God is happiness. To begin this function orderly, let us first invocate the presence of
Shivamaya. Kshetra darshana, jivana pavana, purva janma saubhagyave, idu purva janma saubhagyave. Yellellu shivane, yellellu harane, yella shivamaya. Yella shivamaya.
you.
EMS. This event underlines the fact our school is so successful imparting leadership to our students. On this solemn occasion, I feel honored to present to you a proud alumnus and IITian, the chief guest of this function, Mr. Virtual Patil. He completed his secondary education in PSSEMR in the year 2007. He finished his senior secondary education in KPS School. He is an engineering graduate from IIT Gandhinagar. Mr. Vrishikesh is the founder CEO of the Hodo Hub system and a business consultant of Kenscap Private Limited. As a CEO of Hodo Hub, he converted 30 plus companies to outsource their year-long projects to his company. Vrishikesh is a thought leader, now leading a team of 12 developers. He began his professional career as a computer-aided engineering analyst in the Time Tooth Technology, one of the leading tech company of India. He played various roles during the formative year of his career in the functional areas like project execution, project communication, sales negotiation, team management, finance, business compliance, and so on. During his school days in PSSEMR, he can be easily distinguished in the crowd for his amazing wealth of knowledge, energy level, and zeal. He was an academic captain of this school and awarded as the Best Boy of the Year 2007. He also got Amul Vidya Bhushan for performance in science when he was in this school. A good swimmer, Vrishikesh participated in CBSE Nationals and represented PSSEMR twice. He has been awarded with a Scholarship of Merit from IIT Gandhinagar, Dean's List for Outstanding Academic Performance in the year 2012. He made the mark and held responsibilities like Election Commissioner of IIT Gandhinagar, Event Coordinator of Sports Fest, and Swimming Secretary and Captain IIT Gandhinagar. A person of such magnitude will truly inspire our young minds. On behalf of our school chairman, Dean Sir, Senior Principal, and the principals of various sections of this institution, I extend a very hearty welcome to you, Vrishikesh. I warmly welcome our beloved chairman in his absence. This evening is also adorned by our Dean Sir, Mr. Manjunath Rangaraju, the lifeline of our school, who is known for his futuristic vision and zeal to reform. I welcome you, sir, in my humble words to this most prestigious event. Welcome, sir. It is a pleasure to welcome our senior principal, ma'am, J.S. Vanita. Her guidance and presence is a source of great motivation. I welcome you, ma'am. I welcome all the dignitaries of BHPEMS, Mr. Manjappa, Mr. Prabhu, Mrs. Suma Kulkarni, Mrs. Elsie Lewis, Mrs. Sumangala, and Mrs. Savita for gracing this occasion. Welcome you all. I extend my warm welcome to the principal of PSSEMR CBSE section, Mrs. Kamal Bien, and the principal of Bapuji SPSS PU College, Mr. Rajesh Prasad. I wholeheartedly welcome Vice Principal, Mr. Umapati, and the exam coordinator of CBSE and CAIE, Mr. Yogesh Naidu. I cheerfully welcome all the HODs, academic coordinators, and the teaching staffs of PSSEMRS and BHPEMS. I joyfully welcome all the dearest parents who have constantly extended their support to the high prospectors of this institution. Finally, I would like to welcome the stars of this event, our future leaders, the young minds of PSSEMRS and BHPEMS. Thank you.
That I have made a lot of mistakes and I am proud of them all. However, I will to a vision. I am responsible and trustworthy. I will effectively lead, manage and motivate my fellow students. I will obey the school rules, meet the expectations of the school and set an example to all the students. I believe in the words, being leader is not about you. It's about the people on your team and how to help them be successful. I am an IAS officer in 6 years from now, having all the powers in the field of administration, handling the affairs of Government of India, such as implementation and policy formation, that which will benefit the people and the society. My purpose is to serve my country and its people as an eminent administrator. Thank you.
Now,
fellow students, in 10 years' time, I am a biologist in the field of science, technology and medicine. In particularly that is related to biogenesis. I do research to produce vaccine against HIV virus. Thank you.
I call upon the PSC Captain Master Dayanand CK to receive his badge.
I am Dayanand CK. I am designated as PUC head boy. My parents, Mr. Chandrasekhar and Ms. Nethruthva. I am national level handball player. I exhibit immense sportsmanship skills. As a PUC head boy, in 10 years from now, law and order will be topmost priority. I will be responsible for the proper and fair implementation of all the government rules, regulations and order. I will always ensure public safety and be a public-friendly administrator. Thank you.
now I invite the CBSE School Sports Captain, Master Abhay Ghosh, to receive his badge.
My name is Abhay Ghosh. Yes, I am designated as sports captain. My parents are Vanika Lakshmi, SP and Siddheshwara N. I possess the quality of good sportsman. Being a sports captain, I got a great opportunity to develop leadership traits. I will be a role model for whole school, work with students to promote competitive sports events. I promise to inspire, motivate and rise team morale. As I am more involved in the game Kabaddi, 5 years from now, I will be a successful Kabaddi player on international level and
Now we have PUC Sports Captain Master Chetan G. Revdi marching towards the dais to receive his badge.
My name is Chetan G. My parents are Mr. Murlingappa and Mrs. Kavita. I am designated as PUC Sports Head Coach. I love to play handball and I have participated in handball at national level. My contribution as a sports head coach to the college would be encouraging a sense of belonging, responsibility and partnership amongst all the players. I will be an active representative of my college. As a sportsman, I will bring about a unique way of making a positive impact in a society, whether it's children's, community, or even nation. Sports make a difference daily. I am a software engineer in next 6 years from now. I am researching, designing, and writing a new software program for business application, designing computer gaming, and computer operating system. Thank you.
I take the opportunity to invite the Gandhi House Captain, Master Manoj S. to receive his badge.
My name is Manoj S. I am designated as Gandhi House Captain. My parents are Mr. Shankar and Mrs. Nagar. I love playing basketball and I am a good athlete. Academics is my first priority. I am a confident leader with good organizing skills and well known for discipline. I believe in the words, it's okay to struggle, it's not okay to give up. I as the Gandhi House Captain will bring my team in unison. I will ensure there is integrity in my team. My job as a house captain to motivate, encourage, inspire the students of my team to strive hard with the fullest potential. I am a CA in 8 years from now. I will be managing and reviewing the financial planning and maximizing the resources of the fullest, ensuring the growth and development of the mission. Thank you.
I'm glad to invite the Raman House Captain, Master Siddharth UN.
Ideas for growth of my business and besides generating income for my community and my nation, taking the risk of building, organizing and highlighted India in the global platform. Thank you.
On the Tagore House Captain, Master Shiranu B. Kannur.
To reach their heights, their primary goal is to maximize the participation of each team member. We will not leave any opportunity that comes our way. I believe in the words that leadership is action, not position. I am neurosurgeon in the next 8 years to come. I will be treating all the health issues related to brain, spine and nerves. My focus will be on aged people to serve them at utmost care, primarily enhance the health issues and rural and backward areas. Thank you.
I take the privilege to call upon the Vinoba House Captain, Kumari Manya AD.
Well, with diligence and striving to make the Cock House by encouraging and motivating all the Vinobians to reach excellence. I am a chartered accountant in the coming 8 years from now. I'll take care of the matters related to taxation, capital budgeting, budget forecasting, financing, bank audit, etc. by ensuring that all the financial statements and records
curricular and co-curricular activities. There is a French phrase, "Elle rêve," which means she dreams. I relate myself to it. Every success story begins with a small dream, so never stop dreaming and working towards it. Self-motivation and being bold are my key strengths. As I am privileged by this great opportunity, I assure to endlessly contribute towards my responsibilities. I'll conduct group meetings, interact with students, respect their views, and also encourage them.
Appreciate my acting and oratory skills. I believe that if we want to be powerful, as a college cultural captain, I will try my best to motivate my fellow students in every way. One of my duties includes organizing cultural activities at various class levels. I will collect funds for conducting woodland parties, functions, and celebrations. I will also motivate students to come out and express their views and opinions on various topics and issues.
Potentials and capabilities are maximum. I'll maintain a fair record of all the club activities and represent our school in various activities. I'll motivate and encourage each and every student to participate in all the activities, thereby making it great. I'm a chartered accountant, 8 years from looking into financial advisory to fair utilization of resources. In order to make India globally renowned, my goal is to enhance the standard of living in the society. Thank you.
I'm glad to invite Students Club
Culture. Inspired by my father, who is an engineer. In 10 years, I am an engineer following his footsteps. As an engineer, I will design low-cost houses and prefabricated houses for people who live in slums. I'll even construct healthcare centers for people in the country with modern facilities for people in my country at affordable costs. Thank you.
I Prefect Master Neil B.S.
I am Neil Bankapur Shivkumar and I have been designated the post of Academic Prefect CAIE. My parents are B.C. Shivkumar and Deepa Shivkumar. My father is a businessman and my mother is a homemaker. I love to play chess and enough. You do it even if the odds are against you. As the academic prefect for CAIE, I'll be cooperative, helpful, trustworthy and responsible, and will try to inculcate these values in my fellow students as well. I am a fighter pilot in the Indian Air Force in 6 years' time. I pledge to maintain universal peace and keep citizens protected. Thank you.
I'm glad to invite the CBSE Academic Prefect
I am Madhura Godemi. I am designated as Academic Prefect for CBSE. My father, Mr. Ravindra, is an agriculturist and my mother, Mrs. Rekha, is a fine homemaker. I am professional sports person and I am good at academics too. I have team oratory skills. I believe there is no shortcut to success. My contribution to the position designated to me is that to have complete involvement in encouraging and motivating the students to achieve academic excellence and also encouraging others to participate in all other activities fairly. I am a nephrologist in 10 years from now, making sure the patients who are treated by me to overcome from pain and sufferings. Being a doctor, I will be saving many lives and I will provide free treatment for the poor people. Thank you.
I take the privilege to call upon the PUC Academic Prefect Master Akash H. Naganur.
I name is Akash. I am designated as the PUC academic prefect. My parents are Mr. Umar and Mrs. Sarita. I have always exhibited emotional intelligence, curiosity and persuasion. I excel in academics as well. I have deep interest in books. I believe in hard work before success. As a college academic prefect, I am a solid leader who will show empathy towards others. I will demonstrate competence and perseverance while completing tasks and duties assigned to me. I will encourage the students to maximize their academic performance. I am the Deputy Commissioner of Paragraphs in 5 years from today, maintaining law and order in the district as a head of human administration and supervising all executive magistrates controlling and directing the actions of police. As I work in the grassroots development system, I will bring significant changes in the society by which people can live in peace. I will provide my endless service to the society and country at large. I will be a public friendly administrator and also a great role model for the future IAS aspirants.
Should I call? I feel extremely proud to call upon the CBSE Editorial Committee Prefect, Master Samruddh R.
My name is Samruddh, designated as an editorial prefect of the school. My father is Mr. Davangere. My mother is Krupayash. I am good at robotics, artificial intelligence, beatboxing, singing and cycling. My inspiration is Mr. Elon Musk. I get motivated when I hear the phrase, "I don't ever give up," in his voice. I believe in the thought, the past in my head, the future in my hands. Having taken the responsibility of an editorial prefect, I will give due justice to my position. I will encourage students to write for the newsletter and the magazines. I am an entrepreneur. In 2 years from now, I will be revolutionizing the agriculture sector using artificial intelligence and robotics, which will reduce the cost, increase the yield and productivity. Primarily, my aim is to automate all the agricultural practices using artificial intelligence and robotics. I want to make my country proud. Thank you for the given opportunity.
I'm glad to invite the CAI Editorial Committee Prefect, Ms. Sonali DMS.
Confidence to handle situation. Every new situation is challenged with a confidence. My friends say that I'm helpful, especially in academics. They also tell me that I have leadership qualities. This aspect is something connected to my father. In a way, he offers guidance for those who seek his help. My contribution for being the editorial prefect would be to create an advisory board and work in the journals field. I would provide content by writing occasional editorials and approaching potential contributors. My other tasks include contributing a substantially good review
And honesty in the editorial decision, which will be taken collectively in a team headed by me. I am cardiologist in next 8 years. From now, rural outstretch will be my primary focus. I will be diagnosing, preventing and providing treatment of heart conditions and other health issues. I assure best outstanding service to the community like Dr. Devi Prasad Shetty. Thank you.
I take the
I feel extremely proud to call upon the CBSE Assembly Prefect, Kumari Danya Kadam.
Engaging and motivating my fellow students. I will take over all the assembly activities in a well-organized manner. I'll monitor by providing fantastic opportunities to students to build up confidence by speaking up and sharing their ideas. I'm grateful for the opportunity given to me. I'll strive hard at my level best. I'm a doctor in next 10 years from now, handling the primary duty, ensuring and maintaining good health in my surroundings.
An agriculturist. He is more of an agriculturist than a contractor. I always see him taking a pride in being a farmer. My mother, although petite, is a very strong lady in her own rights. I'm good at dancing, athletic, and my positive aspect is I'm good at dramatics. confidence is my key strength. My friends tell me that I have positive attitude towards life and that would work great as an assembly prefect. I would, as an assembly prefect, help to prepare the assembly hall. I would take on the responsibilities entrusted from time to time by the school and uphold its value. I would ensure discipline on the school playgrounds and school spaces at break time with utmost diligence. In 10 years' time, I am a popular actress. I am representing our country.
Organize them and represent them with honesty and enthusiasm. I have a compassion to listen and ability to always work hard. I am an IFS officer in 10 years from now, responsible for developing the government foreign policies and management of Indian missions abroad. Thank you.
I take the privilege to call upon the BHPEMS Sports Captain Master Sangmesh KN.
And my aim is to normalize the interest in basketball and increase the interest of youths in basketball and as it is in cricket.
I take the opportunity to invite BHPEMS, the Gupta House Captain, Master Kiran BC.
My name is Kiran BC. I am designated as Gupta House Captain. My father, Mr. Chandrasekhar, a businessman, and my mother, Mrs. Nirmala, a housewife from now because I want to establish my own business in such a way that I can create the job opportunities for the youth of the nation.
I feel extremely proud to call BHPEMS the Hoysala House Captain Miss Alia Taj UM.
Of the world. I will try my level best to persuade Diaz, my fellow members of council, and will be approachable to all the members of our school. My duties are to ensure the maximum number of participation from our house in different co-curricular activities. 10 years from now, I am a cardiologist. I examine the patients and assess their condition. I treat chronic cardiovascular diseases. Thank you.
I take the privilege to call upon BHPEMS
Programmer in next 5 years. As the whole world is being automated, I will work hard to the interaction of human and machines in an effective manner.
I take the opportunity to invite the BHPEMS Rashtrakuta House Captain Miss Vijaya Lakshmi J. Kori.
Involved in such activities. My contribution towards the position designated is I will assist the school administration in organizing the school activities and I will encourage my students to involve in activities also. I would like to see myself as a dentist in next 10 years. I will serve the society with honesty and dedication.
I take the opportunity to invite the BHPEMS head girl Miss Shriya V.E. Angadi.
10 years from now, marriage has a conscience keeper in civil service. An aim in a life is the only fortune of worth being. Thank you.
I'm glad to invite the BHPEMS Discipline Head Boy Master Muhammad Suhail.
Boy. I pledge to work for the orderliness in the school premises. The foremost thing I will do is to guide my fellow friends to respect their parents, teachers and elders. I am an IAS officer 10 years from now. I deserve to serve my country in a prominent way. Thank you, Anita.
I feel extremely proud to call upon the BHPEMS Discipline Head Girl Ms. Maitri N. Gandhi.
Contribution to my nation. Thank you, $100. Have a good day.
I take the privilege to call upon BHPEMS, the sports head girl, Miss Monisha SV.
Hello everyone. My name is Monisha SV, daughter of Mr. Savita Murthy and
Nethruthva as an designated for sports head girl. I believe that I have an ability to handle any kind of situation confidently and enthusiastically with a proper consultation and with a proper hygiene, medication and diet. Thank you.
I take the opportunity to invite the BHPEMS Cultural Head Boy, Master Aditya V. Shet.
Hold the mic closer. Hold the mic closer. Now it's fine.
I am Aditya V. Shet. I am designated as the cultural head boy. My father Vishnu Giri works as ghost here, and my mother Anurag.
I take the opportunity to invite BHPEMS, the cultural head girl, Miss Lakshmi T.R.
Good evening everyone, I am Lakshmi T.R. The leadership designated to me is cultural head girl. Culture is the widening of mind and spirit. My parents are Mrs. Sapna T.R. and Mr. Rajiv T.J. I am good in dance and I am a good writer. I work hard for my goals with dedication and enthusiasm. I am focused and purposeful towards my duties. I will interact and seek involvement of students, but I will try to cope up with it. I am a biochemist and 10 years from now, I will often execute and design new experiments in line with the standards of the new scientific community to explore new options with new useful products. Thank you.
I am glad to invite the BHPEMS Gupta House Vice Captain, Miss Prachi D. Jain.
How is Jeevan? How?
All good thoughts and ideas mean nothing without action. I am an interior designer in 10 years from today. It is a way to express a unique styles. Thank you.
I feel extremely proud to call upon BHPEMS, the Ursula House Vice Captain, Miss Nagalakshmi.
Good evening everyone. My name is Nagalakshmi. I am designated as the Ursula House Vice Captain. Events and other school functions. Definitely. I am the future physician 15 years from now to serve society in good manner. And also I owe my patients in many duties which includes the kindness, service mandate and also dedication. Thank you everyone.
I request Mrs. Sumangala ma'am and Mrs. Elsie Lewis ma'am to join the dignitaries on the stage. They reached it.
Will be honor and gratitude towards it with enthusiastic. I will command the whole school in discipline at prayers, assemblies and all school gatherings. I'll make myself available for all school works and at any time as a school prefect. I'll be approachable for all the students. 10 years from now, I'll be a successful entrepreneur. My passion keeps me awake towards my goal. The management skills of me make me more focused and successful in achieving my goals. Thank you.
Call the next start.
I take the opportunity to invite BHPEMS, the Rashtrakuta House Vice Captain, Ms. Namrata P.
My contribution for the position designated are working for our team's victory with all my zeal, determination and passion, and spread sportiveness among my teammates, and also to ensure the maximum number of participants in various activities. To work in cooperation with my house in charge, organizing many events, and future journalist in next 10 years to serve the society with its privileged place in the world. Thank you.
I am glad to invite the Student Grievance Committee Prefect, Master Viren Gagan Gaudru.
My name is student Davangere. I am designated as student grievance prefect. My parents are Mr. G.J. Girish and Mrs. Anupama Chess. I am good at swimming, playing chess, origami and now cycling. I believe in the words self-belief and hard work will always lead success. As a student grievance prefect, I ensure that students are not subjected to discrimination, vilification and other forms of unfairness. It will be reported and communicated with the higher authorities to take appropriate further action and resolve grievances with overseeing grievance policy. I am an electrical engineer in 7 years from now who will help us to advance our electrical products, systems and applications. We will carry out various tasks to ensure our system meet the global safety standards and collaborating with other technicians and computer programmers solve emerging issues. I will improve the company products and processes to contribute to the growth of our nation.
I feel extremely proud to call upon the Student Grievance Committee Prefect, Master Rohan J.
I am Rohan J. I am designated as the Grievance Committee Prefect. My parents are Mr. G. Nethruthva and Mrs. Nethruthva. I am dedicated, committed and hardworking student in my school. The student will be advised to accept the right and dignity of one another and maintain a harmonious atmosphere. I am cardiologist 8 years from now. My endless service will be to those dealing with cardiac issues, especially the people who are underprivileged, thereby making my country proud of me. Thank you.
I take the privilege to call upon the Public Relations Prefect, Master Siddesh H.S.
My name is Steven. I take up an array of responsibilities and duties which encompass our schools, relationship with students, parents, other schools and the public as well. I am a doctor in 10 years from now as a life savior in the future. I aspire to assist the community and make constant attempts to accomplish the improvements required in the medical field and serve the community endlessly.
I take the opportunity to invite the Public Relations Prefect, Master Mohammad Siam.
My other functions include organizing, attending promotional events for the institution that I represent, editing brochures, forming panels, and preparing catalogs. In 10 years,
I take the opportunity to invite the Discipline Prefect, Master Saddam Hussain K.
Administration and maintain complete law and order in my district, and I will also perform judicial functions and serve my people and my country endlessly. I am thankful for my current position and promise to do my best. Thank you.
I take the opportunity to invite the Mess Audit Prefect, Master Yashwant S.H.
My fellow student regarding the change in menu or additions and give feedback to the concerned authority. I will making sure that all students get healthy and hygienic food. Everyone has aim in their life to become something like that. Similarly, I am a soldier in Indian Army in next 10 years from now to serve my nation. Just like a soldier, my motto is do or die. So I believe that success is like a shadow. Don't follow that. Go yourself. Shadow will be behind you. Thank you.
I take the opportunity to invite the school prefect, Master Meet H. Patel.
My name is Meet Patel. I will complete all my tasks assured to make beautifully. I will ensure all students abide by the school rules and maintain discipline. My role will be encourage all students to achieve big. It is my responsibility to ensure each student gets ample opportunity to showcase their talent. I am Olympic badminton champ in 6 years from now. I will make gold medal in Olympic champion and make my country proud. I'm thankful for opportunity given to me.
I feel extremely proud to call.
I believe that what the future belongs to those who believe in their duties of the dreams. I will maintain strict discipline and I will be helpful to all and respect each and every individual. I will motivate the students in their pursuit of academic excellence. I am an optometrist in 10 years from now. I will provide endless services at masses by treating eye disorders and vision problems. My goal will be networking with other local community groups and promote public health. Thank you.
I am glad to invite the school prefect, Ms. Preksha HM.
Success is not final. Decision is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. My contribution to the position designated to me as a school prefect is to maintain the high standards of behavior and provide positive role model for the fellow pupils. I take various responsibilities in the school with utmost sincerity, dedication and commitment. I am a data scientist in 10 years from now. I wish to uncover the answers for the major questions that helps the organization to make objectives efficiently. I will be solving our country's challenges such as climate change, poverty, food crisis, and air pollution, and explore transformative innovation for education. Primarily, all that I do is to serve.
My parents are Mr. Naresh and Vijayalakshmi. My father is an eminent civil contractor, and my mother is. I give utmost interest in sketching and painting. I believe in the words, a leader is the one who knows the way, shows the way, and gives the way. As a school prefect, I will be passionate towards responsibilities. I will work unison with students to ensure orderly behavior in campus. I will collaborate with the heads of various committees to ensure fair participation of students in various events and programs. Maintaining discipline is my priority. I am IPS officer in 7 years from now. People under my jurisdiction will be safe. There will be peace, law and order at every time. My district will be corruption free. I will be a public friendly officer.
I feel extremely
literary activities. I believe in the words, leader is an ordinary person with an extraordinary wisdom. I hold the post of a school prefect. My responsibility is to be aligned with an discipline. I will create a friendly atmosphere by bringing people together. I will make sure that each and every student's potential and capabilities are maximized. I will also ensure that all the students obey by the school rules always. My primary goal is to provide an endless service to the underprivileged people by providing them free medical care. Thank you.
I take the opportunity to invite the school prefect, Master Chaitya S. Jain.
My name is Chaitya S. Jain. I am designated as the school prefect. My father is Mr. Sheetal Jain, an eminent businessman, and my mother is Rushi Jain, a fine homemaker. I am expert in handling the latest technology, to mention the electronic gadgets which fascinate me. These words trigger me. True leaders practice 3 R's: respect for self, respect for others, responsibility for their actions. I am proud to be designated as the school prefect. I understand the amount of effort it requires to build a great team.
Designated as school prefect. My parents are Mr. Mr. Kumar Madri and Mrs. Kasturi. I am a good volleyball player and cricket player who has participated in various tournaments. I am a multi-billionaire in 10 years from now, creating new fitness, wearing most risk and enjoying most of the rewards. I will help my country in this overall economic development. I would empower employment in the country. As a school prefect, I will lead by examples. I will be willing to take all extra responsibilities and do my best in school. Thank you.
I take the privilege to call upon the school prefect.
As a school prefect, ensure that discipline in the school and promote the school values at all times of caring and supporting the country. I am a professional swimmer in 10 years from now. I will inspire the other swimmers and I will accomplish their goals.
Thank you.
I feel extremely proud to call upon the school prefect, Master Sohan Har.
Fertilizer company on a massive scale. These fertilizers help the farmers grow more food on less land and feed the growing population, thereby enhancing the growth and development of the nation. Thank you.
I'm glad to invite the school prefect, Master Shreyas H. Soglad.
My name is Shreyas Subhas. My parents are Subhas Soglad, a civil servant working in Tata, and my mother, Saubhagya Soglad, is a fine individual. I am designated as a college prefect. I will strive to make a positive change within the campus. I will encourage the students to be serious participants in the activity of the college. I would contribute to society by ensuring that people understand and respect each other and always be prepared to work collaboratively to eradicate the problems in society at the root level. I am a software engineer in 5 years from now, working on one of the biggest projects in the whole IT industry, making sure that technology reaches all the corners of my country. And I am creating a world of automation.
Little things. I am honored to be designated as a school prefect. I will be aspired to be a role model to all the other students and maintain high standard of courtesy, punctuality and discipline. I am a successful neurologist in 8 years from now and I will provide endless services and treatments to all the underprivileged people.
I feel extremely proud to call upon the college prefect, Master Arish Gowda.
I am designated as a college prefect. My parents are dermatologists 8 years from now. I play an active role in promoting public health. Community dermatology is my core mission statement. I will be extending skin care awareness in the community, collaborating with like 100 organizations to expand the awareness, skin care for all that serves the nation at large. Thank you.
The opportunity to invite this college prefect.
I take the privilege to call upon the college prefect, Ms. Kushi DP.
Discipline and create a respectful environment towards teachers, peers, and the college. I will encourage and motivate the students at all the time to strive for excellence in academic and sports. In next 10 years, I am a senior surgeon working in cardiology department and ensuring all the patients quality diagnosis and treatment with cutting-edge technology and research-based medicine. Thank you.
I take the opportunity to invite the college prefect, Ms. Suma RP.
My name is Suma Patil. I am designated as a college prefect. My father is Ramgowda Patil and my mother is Mandula. I believe that without your involvement you can't succeed. With your involvement you can't fail. I am good at academics. Volleyball is my sport of choice and I have participated in many competitions at the school level. As a college prefect, I will strive to enhance peace in my vicinity and always inspire everyone to be ambitious to achieve their goals with the sole aim. I involve everyone in curricular and co-curricular activities and ensure that everyone participates in the activities wholeheartedly. I will work efficiently and innovatively to achieving it. I am a district commissioner in the next 7 years from now One of my priority is assuring proper education and health facilities to everyone, especially for the people in the rural sector of our society. Through the education, I am abolishing casteism and bringing back the dignity of those who have lost it due to the endless system of casteism. Thank you.
I am glad to invite the college prefect master Arsh N. Vadatti.
My name is Nivedita Esniti. I am designated as the school prefect. My parents are Mr. Sharanappa Meti and Mrs. Pratibha Meti. My parents are eminent entrepreneurs. I am good at singing, dancing, sports and writing poems. My strong leadership part in curricular and co-curricular activities. Maintaining discipline will be my fundamental goal. I am an Indian Administrative Service Officer in 7 years from now. I will supervise and implement the policy of state and central government. Revenue administration will be my major focus. There will be at most laws and orders maintained in my district at all the time. I am a proud Indian and I will strive to serve my best for the nation at large. Thank you.
My parents are Mr. Pradeep Mahajan and Mrs. Leena Mahajan. I am passionate about cooking and baking. I believe in the words that each morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. I will conduct and commit the ethos and values of the school. I am a successful chef in 10 years from now. Here I want to combine my collectivity talent to challenge the ways we eat and cook. I strongly emphasize this on vocal for local. Thank you very much.
I request all the flag bearers and prefects to take their positions.
that depicts freedom, and in the name of God that depicts power, we, the newly elected student parliamentary members of PSSEMR CBSE School, PSSEMR CAIE School, Bapuji SPSS PU College, and Bapuji Higher Primary English Medium CBSE School hereby pledge that we will truly and consciously manifest to uphold the good name of our school and college at all times. We will strive for academic excellence, through perseverance, boundless energy, and relentless commitment. We will maintain our strong character and moral values that stand on the pillar of respect, mutual understanding, and love. We will never let our emotions to creep into harshness, hostility, animosity, and prejudice. Lastly, we espouse the laws of our school and college without fail, as you are.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, students.
बड़े मन चले तुम जो लगी तो चले हम चले चाहे फिर किसी दुनिया के गाँव में हाथ मिलाए ना समझाए ना कि तुमने जो बोले तो अपना ही दम है कसम से किसी को भरोसा हम करते नहीं किसी के लिए हम रुकते नहीं किसी को तो हम कभी छेड़ते नहीं कोई हमें छेड़े तो छोड़ते नहीं आजा 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 It's the final ಸುರಗಂಗಾ ಜಲತರಂಗ ಸುರಗಂಗಾ ಜಲತರಂಗ ನವವಧುಲಾಸ್ಯ ಭಾಷೆಗಗನವು ಸಂವಹಿಸಿ ಧನ್ಯೋಸ್ಮಿ 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 ಧರಣಿ ದೇವಿ ಸುರಾಧಾರಾಭ್ಯಂಜನದಿ ಜೀವಾದಿ ಜಲಚರಾದಿ ಜಲಚೇಚನ ನಿಗಮಾಗಮನ ನಿಭಾವಾದಿ ಭವವಿಭಾವ ಶರಣಗಡಿಯದಿ ಸಂಭವದಿ ಬಿಂದುವಲಿ ಬಿಂದುವೆಂಬ ಹರಿವೇ ಆನಂದ ಸಾಧನೆ ವಿನಯವೇ ಸಾಧನೆಗೆ ಶ್ರೀಕಾರ ತಪವೇ ಸಾಧನೆಯ ಓಂಕಾರ ಅಣುವಲಿ ಅಣುವೆಂಬ ಹರಿವೇ ಆನಂದ
Thank you so much. It was indeed a great performance.
ನೀ ಹುಡುಕು ನಿನ್ನನ್ನೇ ನಿನ್ನೊಳಗಿರೋ ನಿನ್ನನ್ನೇ ನಿನ್ನೊಳಗಿರೋ ನೀನೇ ಹೊಸತನ ತಾನೇ ಈ ಜಗವು ಶೂನ್ಯನೇ ನೀ ಮುಚ್ಚಲು ಕಣ್ಗಳನ್ನೇ ಸುರಿಸಿ ನೀ ಬೆವರನ್ನೇ ಒಳಗಿಸು ನೀ ನಿನ್ನನೇ ನೆನಪಿಡು ಗೆಲ್ಲುವರೆಗೂ ನಿನಗೆ ಸೋಲೆ ಮೆಟ್ಟಿಲು ಬಿಡದಿರು ಈ ಛಲವಾಹಿಗೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಗೂಟೆ ಕಟ್ಟಲು ಧೈರ್ಯವ ನೀ ಬಿಡು ಸಡಿಲು ದಾರಿ ತೋರಲು ಅಲುಕದಿರು ಗುರಿಯಿಲ್ಲ ಸಮನೆ ಬಡಿದರು ಗುರುಗೋಸಿಲು ಬದಲ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ತಾನೇ ಆರಂಭ ನಿನ್ನಲಿ ತುಸು ಗೆಲುವಿನ ಸಂಚಿಕೆ ನೀ ಬದುಕು ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ನೀ ನಂಬಿ ನಿನ್ನನ್ನೇ ಪ್ರತಿ ಜನ್ಮತ್ತೇನೆ ಆರಂಭಿಸು ಹೊಸದನೇ ಈ ಬದುಕು ನಿನ್ನದೇನೆ ನೀ ಹರಡು ಹರುಷಾನೆ ವಿನಯ ಆಭರಣನೇ ನಗುತ್ತಿರು ಪ್ರತಿ ಸೋಲಲೇ ನೆನಪಿಡು ಗೆಲ್ಲುವರೆಗೂ ನಿನಗೆ ಸೋಲೆ ಮೆಟ್ಟಿಲು ಬಿಡದಿರು ಈ ಛಲವಾಹಿಗೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಮೂಟೆ ಕಟ್ಟಲು ಧೈರ್ಯವ ನೀ ಬಿಡು ಸಡಿಲು ದಾರಿ ತೋರಲು ಅಲುಕದಿರು ಗುರಿಯಿಂದ ಸಮನೆ ಪಡಿದರು ಗುಡುಗುತ್ತಿಲು ಮೊದಲ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ತಾನೇ ಬಾರಂಬಾರಿನ್ನಲಿ ತುಸು ಗೆಲುವಿನ ಸಂಚಿಕೆ Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your mind-blowing and an energetic.
Principal ma'am and all students, thank you for having me. First of all, let me clarify that I am not a chief guest. I am a student of this college and I was in right that shoes. To be specific, I was in Madhura's shoes, I guess. She is the academic captain, I guess. I can't see her, but I guess. Okay, so at best I am you 13 years ago, that's it. So whatever I'm going to talk in a capacity wherein your future is going to talk to you. Okay, you're able to understand, or shall I clarify it again? Imagine that 13 years are gone, it's 2033, and future you is going to come back and is going to tell you. That is what is happening. Okay? Firstly, let me congratulate all the prefects and also say best of luck. I was going to clarify this point, but this poster has made my work easier. I'm congratulating you for your position, and I'm saying all the best for your action, right? So I'll start with busting some myth. Okay, people say that till school is there, you'll have to study. After that, study will stop. That's a myth. That is not going to work. Imagine a situation like you pass out right now. 40 years from now, that is your typical career, like professional life. 40 years is typical professional life. So there is a 62% of current jobs did not exist 40 years ago. Let that sink in. Okay, so 62% of the jobs did not exist 40 years ago. So basically, if you pass out and you're the best, there is a chance, that 62% chance, that you are not even eligible for the job, right? So you'll have to keep studying throughout your life. Studying is for school purpose only is not right. Studying some few basic syllabus book is not the point of schools. Main point of school is to get into the habit of studying. That is the main purpose. So that in future, if you have that habit, then only you will sustain. Otherwise, there's no way you will sustain. Even if we consider professions which haven't changed, say mechanical engineer. Mechanical engineer who passed out 20 years ago is now useless. This is fact. And currently, those mechanical engineers who are working for past 20 years are only those mechanical engineers who have been studying continuously even after they have graduated. If you have graduated, completed, got all the education of mechanical engineering and went to job, 20 years down the line, you will be equal to 12th standard pass out. This is the fact, because whatever tools, techniques, everything is used will change and you will have to study. If you don't, you are going down. So study is forever. Now it's very easy to say that study is forever, study is important. But the fact is that studying is boring. Yes? I'm not able to hear anything. If you think that studying is boring, say yes. Okay, there are a few. Okay. I was one of you. Okay, my life changed in 3rd standard. My maths teacher in 3rd standard changed my life. Now this is a very important point. I want everyone to concentrate on this point, okay? Forget all my speech, forget everything. Just concentrate on these 2 minutes, okay? This is very important. Understanding is very underrated, Teja. Underrated. Imagine a situation wherein you have a very tough problem. You're studying for it, you're frustrated, you don't want to study, you want to break things, you say that this problem is shit, I'm not going to touch it again. You're that frustrated. Okay? After that frustration of 2-3 days, you solve the problem. What is that feeling? You get that endorphin kick. It's a hormone that is chemical that is released in your brain, endorphin. So that endorphin kick, people who realize this endorphin kick will never stop studying. This is the fact. all the Sundays, they focus on this endorphin kick. The more the frustration you have, the more frustrated you are, more difficult the problem is, bigger is the endorphin kick. Understanding that kick is very important. Once you get hooked to that kick, you will be addicted. You will be actually addicted to studies. And my maths teacher in 3rd standard told me this, and that is the prime reason. That she just explained it in 2 to 3 minutes, but that 2 to 3 minutes is the reason I got selected in IIT JEE. Please remember that this is the crux. Understanding is very underrated pleasure. You will have to find that kick, and once you realize what that kick is, you will also get addicted to education. Okay, so done with this, we'll start with some entrepreneurship. I have heard a lot of students say that they want to be entrepreneur. So what exactly is entrepreneurship according to you? Some might say, I want to be super rich, and to become rich, I want to be an entrepreneur. Becoming rich is, yes, it's a good thing. You should be rich. There's nothing bad in money. But that is not the main purpose of entrepreneurship. That is a byproduct. Then few people say that I want to create jobs, then work. That again is not a purpose of entrepreneurship. That is like byproduct. That will happen. Main purpose of entrepreneurship is to bring out the change in the society. Understood? So whatever you like in this, whatever you don't like in this society, not exactly don't like, whatever you don't think is perfect in this society, you have to make that thing perfect. Okay, so either you are solving some problem, or you are finding a better way of doing that particular thing. That is the main crux of entrepreneurship, which is basically idea. Okay, so if you are planning for entrepreneurship, okay, it is very easy right now. This is the reality. Being an entrepreneur myself, I am going to tell this. Entrepreneurship used to be very difficult, and people used to say that it's risky. You'll have to do everything, finance, marketing, everything by yourself, and it's not for everyone. This is what they used to say, but that's not the reality now. All the parts of entrepreneurship can be outsourced, can be learned. Everything can be done by average person, except one thing. That is the idea. Right now there are VC firms. What they do is they manage the finance, they manage the marketing, they manage everything. All you have to do is focus on your idea. That is your main purpose, that is core of your business, and that is what you have to focus on. Another thing about entrepreneurship, I don't want you all to start entrepreneurship right now. It's not like you have to start right now. There's no age for this entrepreneurship. You know KFC restaurant. So owner of the KFC started KFC when he was 65. Someone said that he wanted to be investors. I don't remember the name. I thought of remembering it. Okay. Somebody quoted Warren Buffett here. Okay, head boy quoted this thing. So Warren Buffett's favorite person, Charlie Munger, started his career at 48. Entrepreneurship career at 48. So there is no limitation that you have to start entrepreneurship right now, you have to start entrepreneurship later after getting some experience. There is no such thing as particular age group that you have to start entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship has no limit. You can start it anytime. You can start the best entrepreneur. Okay, I'll give you an example. Who can design the best toy for a 5-year-old boy? 5-year-old boy? Right? You cannot tell that, yeah, this guy is going to like Mario more than Contra. 5-year-old kid will say that, yeah, I like Mario more than Contra. So he understands 5-year-old better. So he is better at designing games for 5-year-olds. Right? So when they design a game, they do test it on different age groups. 5-year-old guy is not going to play PUBG. It's not possible. Right? So there is no limitation like you have to start now or you shouldn't start now. You have to keep your minds open. Think, solve the problems, and discuss these problems with your friends. During the discussion, you'll find that a particular idea has more scope, something has less of a scope and is not possible, and then you can start with your entrepreneurship journey. Okay, I got a chit to write, but unfortunately there's not enough light, I cannot read this. Okay, so what you can do is developing an attitude of an entrepreneur. What type of attitude you want to develop? Expect nothing. Arun sir introduced me, he said that I have completed 30 plus project, right? Let me tell you frankly, and I might feel little embarrassed about it, but it's fine. Only half of my project became successful. This is the true fact. Entrepreneurship is like a businessman or a salesman. 9 customers will say no and 10th customer will say yes. If you want to be successful, failure is a mandatory thing in entrepreneurship. If you want to be successful. So you'll have to be ready to accept the failures, expect nothing from whatever you do, and eventually you will succeed in some of them, and some of them in which you will succeed will be enough to compensate for all your failures. Everyone talks about KenScam and Sestro, those are my big projects, but they never talk about my 8 failed projects. Why? Because people want to feel jealous. This is the fact. They think of my good projects and they feel jealous. About my bad projects, only I feel embarrassed. For other people, it's nothing. So what you are doing is basically you are being successful only in small fraction of cases, and where the success of the small fraction can and will overshadow the failures of other projects. This is true of entrepreneurship. It's very risky. People will say it's risky, and it is because of this particular reason. Let's say you have a great idea, your execution is good, you have good mentors. Since you are in school, I'm saying mentor. Maybe later later stage in life, you might not need mentor. So you might have everything perfect for you. Idea is good, execution is good, yet you will have to fail sometimes. Sometimes the market is not ready. Tablets are very popular right now. Right? Everyone uses tablets. Microsoft invented tablet in 1988. Nobody was ready to buy the tablet. Microsoft made huge losses in those days. Idea is good. It's portable. You can use it anywhere you want. It has enough sufficient battery capacity to last for a day. So everything is perfect, but market wasn't ready. They weren't lucky. Luck plays a big role in entrepreneurship. And how to beat the luck? To have more projects. If you do 10 projects, if you fail in 5-6 projects, there will be some projects where you will succeed. Right? So you have beaten the luck. Right? So when someone says that entrepreneurship is risky, we do not have money. Okay, another reason is people do not go for entrepreneurship is that they say that they do not have finances. Not required. If you have a good idea, people will come and give you money. If you don't take them money, they'll show it up this thing. Money is like secondary thing right now. Nobody cares. Everyone is focused only and only on idea. Focus on that, and the last I will say, enjoy it. If you do not enjoy it, don't do entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is for everyone. Like, you can be engineer and you can be an entrepreneur. You can be a doctor, you can be an entrepreneur. You can be an army soldier and you can be an entrepreneur. It's for everyone. There's no limitation that given any field there is entrepreneurship in it. and there's no limitation that this particular field only has job and cannot do entrepreneurship. Nah, if wherever there is a job, there is a person who is employing you, that means that there is an enterprise behind it, that means you can do entrepreneurship in it. Okay, so any field, law firms, who are the owner of law firms? Entrepreneurs. So law has an entrepreneurship. Engineer is obviously, I am standing in front of you. Doctors, if he starts a hotel or research center, again an entrepreneurship. Any field, whatever you study, you can become an entrepreneur. Mastery in your field is must. Whatever field you are doing entrepreneurship in, mastery in that field is must. Other things like finance, marketing, that you don't know of, you can always study them. But keep focusing on idea and enjoy your life. Have fun. See ya.
Mental. That's very important. The next thing that I like to tell you is to be a good communicator. Of course, it's very important to communicate. And communicate what? The right thing. You have a little badge for yourself. You stand apart from the class where you represent. So how do you communicate? You listen and then you communicate what is right. Now how do you do this? You need to be a good decision maker. Young as you are, I think challenges are thrown way back in school, even as a toddler these days. The umpteen games they have in front of them, a child does not know which one to pick. Rightly said by Mr. Patil, he said 40 long years ago, career options were lesser. And he says 62% what is left now is what we need to look into. Well, the ocean is huge. Decision making, very important. And let me tell you, making a decision is not simple. But when you make it, there are only two things to an answer. It's a yes or a no. And be firm on that. Hold on to it, don't let go of it. And here, let me tell you, once you make your decision, it is simple because you decide on what you want to do. The next three things that I'd like to tell you is, first and foremost, hard work. Of course, it seems to be a little cliche these days when you say hard work. There's something called smart work that has popped in again in between. Yes, but the definition of a smart work can be described in many ways. It's debatable. But hold on to hard work. And hard work is sustenance. It keeps you going. So put that dedicated effort into whatever you do. Next, honesty. It is so very important. In whatever you do, please be honest. Until and unless you have that in you, integrity plays a major role in one's life, and you begin young. So hold on to honesty, it is so very important. The next H that I'd like to talk about is humility. You may achieve everything in life, but if you don't have humility, it just falls flat. Hold on to humility, wear it on your sleeve. The world needs more of it these days. The situation and the scenario outside seems to be telling each and every one of us that life is not easy. Then until and unless we come down, we condescend, we will not be able to give what we want to, and we will not let others live in the same space called earth. And it's a birthright for everyone. And the last thing that I like to tell you is to be a person who encourages. Please do that. Encourage each other as leaders, encourage each other as classmates, encourage each other in your family, encourage each other in the society at large. When that amount of encouragement comes from another, especially when they hold you or rather keep a high esteem for you, it's totally magical. You'll never know when you'll need one. So always be that encourager. Please don't get into the Indian crab story. I don't want to talk about it, but certainly hold on to it to be an encouraging person. And at this time, I'd like to say that all of you have stood apart from your class that was there. You were identified for your goals. You were called here with specific roles to play. I want you to play those roles. It's one chance you've got in your lifetime to make a beginning. And you just now heard Mr. Patil who spoke to you. He said it right. You begin young. Put in that hard work. Hold on to what you want to do. Nothing is impossible. And give your best. And at this time, let me tell you, as a toddler who walked into the school as kindergarten, trying to hold a little hand, putting your A's and the B's and the D's together, the 3's and the 8's together, don't forget, it's your teacher back at home, your mom and your dad, your teachers here at school, and as you move forward, the teachers that you're going to come across. They are the ones who are going to lead you across through life. Be very positive. Each and every one comes up all charged into a class, always ready there for you. So when you have all of them there to empathize with you, the world is big, the world is conquerable, the world is yours. Give God first place and the rest will fall in place. Best wishes to everybody. Thank you dear parents for being here this evening. Teaching fraternity, each and every one of you from both the schools, my little young leaders here, and all the other students seated here. Have a blessed time. May the coming months be wonderful for each and every one of you, and also the person behind everything that took place here this evening, our dear Dean, Mr. Manjunath Rangaraju. Thank you so much for making this a memorable day for every child seated here. Thank you one and all.
जलता हर एक पल गला हो हे गणराय भबकता दिया हूँ है बुझने लगा हौसला कदम रुक न जाए कहीं झुक न जाए ये सर जो कभी ना झुका
distinguished chief guest, my dear colleagues, parents, leaders, and my dear students. Good evening and namaskaram. It is very usual for me to go impromptu in events like this, but I realize we've already run into the third hour of the program, and to the parents of BHPEMS, I wonder it could be a usual parents-teachers meeting which could stretch for 3 hours. That anyway was on the lighter side. Evening greetings. One whose actions inspire others to dream more, who translates a vision into reality, one who leads by example, one who finds remedies and not faults, one who molds and is not a seeker of consensus. He or she is a true leader. It's an immense pleasure to have witnessed all of you come here for the first event of the academic session, Nethruthva, the Investiture Ceremony, an occasion wherein we witness the commencement of a new journey that our leaders of tomorrow will embark upon. Our school's vision has always been true empowerment of children. This is the microcosm where young fledglings learn to think beyond boundaries, act with conviction, confront challenges with confidence, soar to inevitable success. Today's chief guest was once a house captain. He has excelled in academics and also a successful entrepreneur by now. I'm sure his journey so far gives all of you a hope and a heads up to what lies ahead of you to succeed. I'm confident that his words of motivation will inspire many of you, and his experience illuminates your lives too. Now, many people during the course of the last week asked me, is this event significant at all? Was this even necessary? Some even went on to tell me, if an online session of such thing could have been held during the tough times now. To all of that I say, what we give on a platter is what children take. If we are serious about their leadership, they will be serious about their responsibilities too. They may have very little to do during the pandemic, but this ceremonious occasion shall instill a sense of pride and responsibility in all of them. The ceremony generally precedes the process of definition of roles and responsibilities and assuming them after the ceremony on paper by duly signing it entrusts organizational skills, teamwork, and many other traits that are most essential to the growing leaders. I was also sort of hindered by 10% of parents said who questioned the need of this. To all of them I repeat, 10% of the parents said shall not determine the process of a school and the school's responsibility towards shaping children's future. A small section of parents who may not have the larger view of what holistic growth of a child means shall not hold the majority hostage. I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to the parents for their continuous assistance and cooperation. We as a school believe in establishing a strong partnership between the school and parents as we work towards a common goal, that of nurturing our children into emboldened individuals who would don the mantle of leadership and work progressively towards nation building. Today, as the students assume responsibility of various positions in the student council, you must remember that leadership is all about impact, influence, and inspiration. Leaders have the foresight to transform a dream into reality. Great leaders insist on inculcating a sense of goodwill among others. True leaders derive gratification when they foster great in others through words of encouragement. Efficacious leaders motivate their peers, recognize their strengths, and help in transcending boundaries. Be a role model and lead by example. Cultivate a growth mindset, stay positive, build your individual and collective capacities. Be mindful and inclusive in words, thoughts, and deeds. I would like to conclude by congratulating each and every one of you on having made it to the Student Council 2021-22. The entire fraternity of PSSEMR and BHPEMS School and SPSS Bapuji PU College joins me in wishing you all the very best and success in all spheres of life. At the end, I say to parents, you gave us toddlers, we present to you the ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening.
Beginning, keeping together is progress. Working together is a success. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, teachers, dear parents and students, a warm and graceful evening to one and all present here. I am Shivarani of BHPEMS and entire fraternity of PSSEMR, Bapuji SPSS PU College, CAIE and BHPM extend our most sincere thanks to the Almighty God for making today's event a resounding success. It is my privilege to propose oath of thanks on this beautiful occasion. At the very outset, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Chairman of PSSEMR, BHPM School and Bapuji SPSS PU College, Shri S.S. Ganesh Sir, who gave us this opportunity to have investiture ceremony in a grand manner. Thank you, sir, in your absence. I extend my gratitude to the chief guest, Shri Rishikesh Patil, founder and CEO of Odo Hub System Private Limited. Today we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely be going to encourage our students in their future endeavors. Thank you so much, sir. A special mention to Shri Manjunath Rangaraju, Dean of PSSEMR School, Bapuji SPSS PU College and Dean and Principal of BHPM School for being the catalyst that stimulates to do the best and standing as pillar of strength. Thank you so much, sir. I am immensely thankful to Srimati J.S. Vanita Ma'am, Senior Principal, CBSE PSSEMR School, for your motivational words, kind support and gracious presence. Thank you, ma'am. My sincere gratitude to the Academic Counselor of BHPMS, Shri C. Manjappa Sir, for his kind support in all the events. Thank you, sir. I extend my sincere thanks to Srimati Kamal B.N., Principal of CBSE PSSEMR School, for your contribution in all the aspects. Thank you, ma'am. I also thank Shri Arun Prasad S., Principal, CAIE, PSSEMR Cambridge School, for your valuable time spent on this occasion. Thank you, sir. I extend my gratitude to Shri Rajesh Prasad, Principal, Bapuji SPSS PU College, for your guidance. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank Shri Umapati H.G., Vice Principal of CBSE PSSEMR School, for your presence. Thank you, sir. My heartfelt gratitude to the unit in charges of BHPM School, Suma Ma'am, Srimati Sumangala Ma'am, Elsie Louis Ma'am and Savita Ma'am for their constant support and encouragement. Thank you all. I would would like to convey my gratitude to all our dear parents and audience for your support and encouragement and being part of this big event. Thank you so much, parents, for witnessing this memorable event. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling weeks ago. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very proactive and dedicated physical education teachers of our institution who are well versed in their job. I thank all the physical education teachers of this institution. Thank you, sirs. I am thankful to Master Jeevan, Kumari Bhumika, Nisha Shilpakar and Sadhvi SM for their efforts towards anchoring of today's event. I also extend thanks to the staff members for their enormous cooperation in training them. Thank you, children, and thank you, teachers. I would like to thank our budding rock stars, student council members and all the dance participants who made this event joyful with their impressive performances. Special thanks to the dance teachers, Mr. Samir and Mr. Chetan, for your efforts. Thank you so much, sirs and dear children. My heartfelt gratitude to all the teaching and non-teaching faculty of PSSEMR, BHPEMS, CAIE, PSSEMR Cambridge School and Bapuji SPSS PU College for your kind cooperation and dedication in making today's event a successful one. Thank you, teachers. Last but not the least, I thank all the volunteers, technical team, videographer Mr. Manjunath, Naveen Sounds, media people and each one who have involved directly and indirectly and made this investiture ceremony a memorable one. As the star-studded skies on its black velvety night twinkle in euphoric delight. Wishing you all good night. Thank you one and all.
We request the students of PSSEMR School to head back to the hostels, and all the guests who have joined us from BHPEMS and the parents of PSSEMR School and College